Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mimi with Mimi's Frugal Life. This is my BFF. And if you saw a video I did earlier today, you'll know that today is a fun day for me, fun and frugal. And this is my BFF. This
Hey,
is Terry.
everybody. How are you?
Terry, how long have we known each other?
35 years.
Bingo. My daughter was 3, her daughter was 2, okay? And we met taking a business class together. We were going to get some vocational training. So we went for some preliminary tests at a central site, and then they sent us to community college.
She was afraid to even speak to me that day.
Yes. I didn't know who she was. I was like, okay, who is this lady?
Just trying to be friendly.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this lady's really strange. But we hit it off right away. We ended up taking our breaks together when we were at community college, and she couldn't spell.
She couldn't do math.
I couldn't do math.
Or put a computer on.
And now I'm making videos.
And now she's making videos. Good for her.
So anyway,
every day, can you help me turn on my computer?
Every day. How do you spell this?
Yep.
And then one day she used to write on my jeans. She got a pen. She was trying to spell something and she wrote on my jeans. I really wanted to get mad. But anyway, we've been best friends like forever. Forever. So 35 years.
Oops.
Okay. Yep. And that could only happen to us, right? With the camera. Yeah, let's get it. Okay. And there we go.
And here we are.
What can I tell you? I am not a movie producer here, so.
You've done enough.
So I'm going to ask Terry a few questions, and then she'll answer, and then I'll give you my answer. Terry, what's the best part about summer to you?
To me?
What do you like the best?
At the beach.
The beach. The beach,
pool,
the pool.
The sun, the sea, the air.
Yep.
Anything to do outside.
Yeah. So when I first met Terry, like I said, we became good friends right away, and she didn't live far from me, and the professor wanted to know, they said that she had called in, she had pneumonia, and could someone please bring her the homework instructions and study notes and everything. So I said, well, I'm not far from there, so I'll drop them off to her. And we really hooked up. That was, I think, really when we hooked up. The kids were so small. She was in bed, coughing with pneumonia and bronchitis, and she's been coughing ever since.
Yeah.
And we found out we had a lot in common, and we just clicked. It was just an automatic connection, right?
Yeah.
She's like my sister from another mister.
Yep. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I was closer to you than I was my own sister.
Right, and I don't have any sisters, so she's it. But I don't want to say sister from another mister, because then it makes it sound like our mothers weren't so nice. Our mothers were angels, okay?
Yeah, right.
So anyway, she's
was.
my sister, and it's Sista, Sista. So I am about 30 minutes from my house with traffic. I'm at her apartment complex. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're going to hit the pool in a little while. But I think we're going to tell some wild summer stories.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see.
The best one we ever had was when we went to Newport.
Yeah, Newport, Rhode Island. Nothing could beat that. I was a social worker, and I had an internship at the Navy hospital on the Navy base. And her and I like to go out. I mean, we were young, you know, and my mother was very strict, like with babysitting for my daughter. So my daughter had to be in bed and fully asleep before I could go anywhere, and I had to be home by midnight. So that meant I had 4 hours to go out.
I got lucky. My kids went away for the weekend, and I was outside.
So when my little one was down sleeping, once in a while on a Friday night, her and I would go out. So I said to her, I said, Newport's always hopping. Let's take a ride over we'll go to Newport and let's check out, what's going down there, I said, there's a lot to do. And it was a party town. So, okay, so I pick her up. We get dressed up. We're going down. She says, you have to stop. And I said, for what? She goes, I got IBS. I
gotta go to the bathroom.
So anyway, we stopped, and I'm like, okay, I'm not sitting in this car forever. So I went in, and when I went in, there was it was like a club type bar thing, and there was a large table of gentlemen sitting there.
Men everywhere.
Okay, this is 35 years ago.
Yes, 35 years ago. Yes.
We can't divulge too many details on YouTube. But anyway, I was waiting for her. I noticed a waitress was being very rude to a group of gentlemen sitting at a table. I said to her, I said, you gotta be very nice to them. She goes, well, they gotta learn to speak English. I didn't think anything of it. And I said, well, don't be rude to them. Just have some patience. One of them came over to me after. Mind you, I'm still waiting for this one. And he says to me in broken English, and which I thought was a Russian accent, he said, thank you very much. And I said, you're very welcome. And then the band started to play, and he said, he motioned if I wanted to dance with him. And I'm like, oh, well, I might as well, because I'm still waiting for this one. So we danced, and come to find out, he was Turkish. I don't know how that sits with you guys, but I'm Armenian. Well, at least I thought I was. And I was like, you're Armenian? I mean, I said to him, you're Turkish? And he said, yes, why? I said, I'm Armenian. And he's like, oh, no, our family's fighting all the time. But we got along really good.
Yeah.
He had a friend.
People.
He had a friend for her, and we double dated. We
stayed there all night. We double dated all summer.
All summer.
We just had the best summer. It was.
We really had a good, and they felt like when they came to my house that they were at home because I had all the Armenian Turkish food. But they were in the Turkish Navy, and they were stationed in Newport that year because they were buying one of our ships. So they were doing some training and stuff. And the summer ended too soon, but that was our best summer.
Ever.
I don't know what was our worst summer. I don't think we've had one.
No. Just really the weather hasn't been really good in the summer. Either it's no sun or it was too hot and you couldn't breathe if you had asthma. You couldn't come out. I couldn't come out. I have asthma. So it's like. So
this year we're a little late hitting the pool. We usually go start the beach and the pool and stuff.
But once again, the weather.
Yeah, we usually start at Memorial Day. I know the worst summer we ever had. What about the time I couldn't drive? Oh yeah, listen to this. Go ahead, Terry. Take over.
Well, we went to the beach one day. We got all the way up there, packed everything, pull up at the beach. Everything's okay. We got everything out. We went on the beach. We laid everything out, our chairs and everything. And just when I was getting ready to sit down, she said to me, Terry, we got to go. I went, what? She goes, we got to go right now. And she just started grabbing stuff and throwing stuff. And she just was walking like she was leaving. Then we get in the car and I'm like, oh, she goes, nope, I can't. She goes, you have to drive. Now, she never lets me drive.
I was on the highway when I said I couldn't drive.
She had to pull over. And I even said to her, do you want me to drive? No, I'll be all right. If I'm behind the wheel, I'll be okay. And I'm like, okay, now I gotta hope she doesn't kill us. And then she decides I can't do this and she had to pull over. It was hysterical. It was just like that.
It was a full-blown panic attack. I had just gotten divorced and like a lot of trauma, so it was still going. I mean, I
knew she took panic attacks, but I've never seen her take one like that.
Well, now you did. And then because I drove and picked her up, she had to take me home, so she had to use my car, which meant her husband had to come to my house to pick her up.
Yeah, I didn't want her to drive.
Oh, my word, that was awful.
She kept saying, I'm sorry, and I kept saying, it's okay,
But we've had a lot of summer adventures.
Yeah.
One time we got on the beach, we sat down, and it's like a hour drive. Even though Rhode Island is a very small state, it's about a 1 hour drive. And we got there, and it was sunny out. And then all of a sudden, the clouds went in and it started raining. We had to pack everything up. We came home and the sun came out. So anyway, but when our kids were small, we took them everywhere. Amusement parks, the beach, lakes.
Everywhere you could think of.
I was afraid of the water for my daughter.
But she was with me, so she had a good summer because I helped her to learn how to swim because her mother can't. And we used to go to a lake, and my kids, they knew how to swim, so they were swimming out there with the kids. Well, her daughter didn't know how, so she told her, "Don't go past your ankles." And I'm like, Tammy, what are you doing? The kid's in a lake. I'm sitting right here. You got to let her go. So I taught her how to swim, and now she's a grown woman with 2 children, and they swim too.
Yep.
But this one, she still doesn't swim.
No. My boyfriend told me when I was coming down here today, his last words were, tell Terry not to let you drown in the pool.
No, I won't.
Nah, she won't.
Nah.
But anyway, we're going to try to do a summer series. It's going to be Sista Adventures, Sista Summer Adventures, or something like that. I'm going to come up with a cute title.
There
And
you go.
every time we have something fun happen, we can't say it all in one video.
No.
There was another one. We went to the beach in the fog one day. Bad choice.
Yeah.
Because we laid there. We were mad because we weren't getting our tan. We had dates with the
Newport
Turkish
that
sailors.
Friday night.
And we're like, we got dates and, you know, we don't have our tan.
But we just stayed anyway. And
No
when we
sunscreen.
left,
Mm-hmm.
when we got home, we realized that we looked like lobsters that were boiling for about an hour.
She called me up and
I don't know how I got dressed.
I was a little sunburned. I hadn't gotten in the shower yet, so I didn't really realize it.
Yeah.
But she did, and she calls me up. She goes,
what did
I'm
you
like a lobster. And you know what the Turks said? They looked at us and they said, you changed color.
And then he goes to hug me, and I went, don't touch me.
We were like Lucy.
We were like, yeah, lucky I'm here. Don't touch me.
I always think of I Love Lucy when she fell asleep in the sun and then she had a model of wool suit.
Yeah, and she had
And she couldn't walk because she was all sunburned.
sunburned.
But anyway, yeah, so that just gives you an idea. But now we have grandchildren. Our grandchildren are about the same ages, almost.
Yep.
And they're growing up. And one time I said to Terry, like 35 years ago, I said to her, we're sitting on the beach, and I said, do you think we'll be doing this when we're grandmothers? And she says, yeah, I think so. And we are.
And we are.
We just,
And we always
kids don't
will
want to
be.
come with, our grandkids don't want to come with us, but
Until we're gone, we'll be together.
we'll be together. So that's my sister. This is my golden girl. So that's a good way just want to introduce her and give you a little background on me. And everyone knows, like, last summer was the first summer without my mom. So it was awful.
It's tough.
But
We've lost a lot of family members
Yeah.
throughout the years, and it's been tough.
yeah,
But,
she has like no one.
yeah, my family's all gone. My dad passed away a couple of months ago, and he was the last one. I'm still here, but
Yeah.
thank God.
So she has a great husband. She has her children, her grandchildren. I have my daughter. I have one brother and my granddaughters. And I really do have the best son-in-law anybody could ask for. He's a real doll.
Oh, yeah, he is. Absolutely.
So I hope that you liked this little video. It's a little longer than usual. I think it's a little more fun than usual.
Yeah.
But this is what we do in the summer. So
We'll keep in touch.
we'll keep in touch. And without any further ado, it's time to test the water.
And it's cold.
It is.
But we're going in anyway.
Yeah, she's going to make me go in.
Yes.
All right, folks. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and you'll get some more notifications. I hope you have a blessed day. God bless you. Bye-bye.
God bless.